Hi, I'm Tom Bowling, along with Derek Woodruff, Tina Coker, and Jerome Raska.
And as individuals that are very involved in the floral industry, we're proud to serve on the Syndicate Retail Advisory Council. Welcome to Syndicate Studios.
Tina and I are going to discuss some ways to take the Safari, Newberry, and Market Fresh and make some great displays and merchandising in your stores.
You know, Derek, it's great to have a wonderful product from Syndicate, but the thing is you really need to make it sell. As a retailer, I want to make sure that blows off the shelves. And the best way to do that is, you know, we have a tendency to put stuff in the back of the storeroom. And to me, you need to move it back out on the showroom. And if I need to build a display within my showroom, I want to do it with color, because color is the first thing that excites you. What are your favorite?
Well, of course, my favorite color is orange, but I really love anything that's actually saturated in color. Color is a big deal to me, and I tend not to put a lot of white in displays because I feel like it breaks it up, but I love the saturation of color in displays with plant materials, floral arrangements, things like that.
Well, I think we should take a look at how those kind of mix together. So you can really mix and match, and when you're building that display, put things higher, lower. Look at some creative ways to move in plush and move in plants and fresh cut flowers into your displays in your showroom.
Excellent. Tina, what I've noticed about selling vases and containers in my store is that you actually have to have them in the store in order to sell them. So the way that we display vases and containers in my store is we have a nice wall of shelves in the back, and we display things individually so it kind of puts them on a pedestal like they're in a museum. What we have here with the Safari collection are groupings of the colors and actually stacked, and this is actually really neat because it saturates the colors together.
And Derek, that's kind of the way we display in our store. We definitely have them in the back, but we also bring them forward and put them out into the showroom. What I want to do is have that more of a crate and barrel feel. I want it to feel like it's a home accessory in the store. So we have a tendency to stack really high. We'll take containers and stack several levels and then put a piece of glass and stack additional levels of containers. The great thing about the Safari collection is that we get a wide range of color that moves me from the fall season, gets people excited about fall. Because in Florida, you know, we really don't have a fall season. We don't get that cool weather. So I really have to punch it up a little bit. And the saturation of color is absolutely right. That's what it does it. And by using the Safari collection, if I don't sell through on this, it's certainly a beautiful segue to the Christmas season.
Tina, why don't you tell me how you merchandise and display in your store, and then I'll tell you how I do mine.
Oh, I have to give away trade secrets? Well, merchandising, to me, I like to get people excited about color. And I choose like 2 or 3 color palettes, 2 or 3 colors to put in my palette. If I'm doing fall, I'm going to maybe focus on red, yellow, and orange, maybe a green, something along that line. And I'm going to put a lot of product on the floor. Because in order to get excited or to have a great visual display, it's all about repetition and seeing the same, maybe variations of the same color in a vignette. And the thing I like to do is I like to take like several of one container and stack it, and then put a row of glass and some more containers, and then on top of that then a featured item. Like I might take a plant that's in a container that's similar to that and put it on there. So what I'm trying to do is do that repetition and really saturate them in color, because color is the first thing that sells. So what's your secret?
I'm actually a very neat and precise individual, and I like things to be really clean and lines to be really clean. So I have display shelves from floor to ceiling in my back room, and I invite people back so they can choose their containers off the wall, and then I design right in them, right in front of them, so they can kind of interact. It's really cool. The way I display the containers, I line them all up in a row, usually by assortment or collection, and it kind of displays the color like you do with the stacking, but it makes it just really clean and linear, like they're actually picking off a shelf. So the idea here is that the customer would come in and they get excited about the color because we're displaying it all together, especially when it's given to us in some kind of assortment, like a lot of Syndicate's products.
I think the thing to keep in mind when you're building a display is that you mix several different textures together. And in this fabulous assortment of Syndicate product, what you see are a lot of shiny surfaces. It's not very organic. And for a lot of retailers, I mean, it would be great to grab an arrangement, take it out of the cooler, and add it to the display. But I think for some of us, like you know, in warmer states or during the summer, it's difficult to do that. So I think another way to soften those hard surfaces is to grab some things like plants and do them in an unusual container. Like if we take this glass container and add a plant to it, it's something that people are not used to seeing, and immediately you're elevated as a designer in their eyes.
Thank you, Tina, for sharing your merchandising ideas with me. It's actually very helpful.
Oh, it was my pleasure, Derek.
And I hear that Syndicate's actually running a really cool promotion right now when you buy any of these assortments.
Oh, they have got a great promotion. If you buy one case of Safari, Newberry, or Market Fresh, for each case that you buy, you get a free brown box special.
For each case that you buy, you get a brown box.
Each case, and I'm thinking if I buy 20 cases, I get 20 free brown box specials.
What's in it?
Hey, I can answer that for you. Every time you buy one case, you get 4 bases. This is the brown box special. 2 Bella and 2 Sophia in each brown box. That is amazing. That's a $10 value, free.
Oh, that's awesome. I claim the Bellas.
All right, good choice.
This is a great offer. I'm going to call my wholesaler right now.